Rakes,
Clap.
Mahogany,
Words.
and Jeff,
Yep.
and Terrence.
Skiddy up, 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 up.
Welcome back to Mook Slaying 101.
Okay. Mook slaying, part 2. Are you actually breaking?
I think I will name the last episode just Angelic Kevin.
Did you actually close it out? Because I really just went to pee.
I did, but then Frank's had to pee, and then, the rest of us have our own vices.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to a new
Urinating.
episode of Raise the Lark, the Good Guy Campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yada. We were on a grid. Let's do it.
If you're this far, you know where the story is.
Whose
And
turn
if-
was it? Let's see.
If YouTube is just throwing episode whatever at you on your recommendations, their algorithm's fucked.
Who went last? Who was last? I forgot. Was it you, Mahogany?
No, Fidelis.
Fidelis. So we're at them. Oh, I stopped on the P. That's right, because it's the monsters go.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
30-something mooks to move around and
I
attack
got a lot of
with.
mooks to move around, and I was about to fucking wet myself trying to do it. Fine.
Old man bladder.
Maybe. It might be that huge glass of fucking whiskey and ice I'm drinking.
That ice
Delicious
shit,
minus the ice.
that ice shit, man, it'll make you piss every time.
Yeah, well, I wanted a mixer, so ice.
No. Whiskey neat. It's the only way.
I don't know. It's Evan Williams.
Still.
Not that I'm not drinking Evan Williams neat, but I just wanted like some sort of texture. Old was the right answer.
I'm pretty sure that drinking it straight out of the bottle is not considered neat.
Yeah, it is.
It's just.
What did you
sugar.
do?
I just moved. I'm moving 5 foot squares.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I look away for 2 seconds.
That's what happens in battle. You lose focus for 2 seconds and you get swarmed.
Yeah, this guy doesn't mean to move at all. This guy moves up here. These guys struggle to get out. So let's see if any of these guys break free, since I don't have to worry too much about it right
I don't
now.
know. Would 28 be moving through a threatened square? I believe so. No, he 5 foot stepped. I'll leave him alone.
Let's see, there we go. All right, so I got 9 dice here. What is the strength DC to get out of your entangle? I just
16, I believe.
I've been letting it ride until now, so
The DC for this check's equal to, so this would be strength or escape artist check.
all right. 2 of them out of the 9 escape.
They're still in difficult terrain.
They're still in difficult terrain, so they have a hard time.
It's the ones in the back.
It is the ones in the back.
I was kidding, but all right.
I was starting from the back to front on successes.
Like a good wipe.
Because I'm a sweet guy. All right, so meanwhile, during the attacks, let's start with you, Ray, Wraith, blah, 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 since you were off in Wraithland over here by yourself.
Off in America, the land of the guns.
What is this, an 85?
Actually, I think Switzerland has more guns per capita than America. They're just highly regulated.
Yeah, and people are responsible with them.
Mm-hmm.
Does 21 get you, Wraith?
Yes, it does.
All right, so 2 hits, so 10 damage. Meanwhile, 4 attacks on Fidelis.
Yes.
Only 1 potentially hitting, I think. 18 get you?
19 is the magic number.
All right, you have amazingly dodged them all again. Ryan, 3 attacks on you.
Come along then.
That is a spin counter. I'm not going to use that. All right, so 2 natural ones and a 15, which gives them a 21 to hit.
A 21 hits.
All right, I'm going to give you. Do you want to burn some attacks of opportunity?
Sure.
All right, then you can make up to 2 at this point,
Why?
because I rolled 2 natural ones from these scarecrow creatures
Okay.
of the 3 that attacked you. That's
Does it
Well, I
matter
mean-
that she has reach and can't hit
Yeah,
the
like
ones
that's what I was
next
gonna
to
say. Like I can't hit those ones though.
Oh, that's right. All right, so then yeah. Then
I mean, if you just want to hand wave it that I hit them, but whatever. No, you let them hit each other.
I'll let them hit each other. How about that?
Yeah, they're all swinging their scythes around.
Sides are swinging. Everything is going crazy. 35 and 36 managed to kill each other.
You dumb dummies.
However, 14 manages to hit, I believe, for 5 damage. 25 and 30. A swing at Oathboard. Does 20 get you?
Yeah.
2 hits, 10 points of damage.
One of them, the eagle, will try to intercept.
Okay.
I need to roll D20, not a D12. That'll help.
Put that thing away. You keep doing that.
Now, last time it was me.
Oh, does a 23 beat its attack to hit me?
It does.
All right, so then the eagle will take 3 damage and Oathboard will take 2. So share
Okay.
the damage.
All right. Well, the eagle also takes 2 attackers of his own, I believe. Let's see. 3 attackers of its own. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, 2 attackers of its own. Both miss. The elemental takes an attacker. Also missing.
Okay.
And we're on to Wraith. Here you go.
All right. I am going to roll an acrobatics check. 23
23.
to move. Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Oh, that'll beat the
Okay.
CMB.
I want to move over here.
All right.
And then as part of that move action, I want to draw Alchemist Fire and throw it at him.
Okay, which one are you hitting?
I think I'm going to hit number 24.
All right.
Too bad I can't get them all. Okay. Wanted to see something here. So a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
All right. And that's Alchemist Fire. So that is 4 points of damage, I think.
All right. And the 2 have to avoid for splash.
Yeah.
One does, one doesn't. The one you hit and the one that gets splashed both are subsumed in flame.
Oh, I wanted to do one more thing.
Sure.
I want to do a knowledge check to just find out what the hell these things really are and what they do.
Sure.
So, all right, and then I get a free D6. Yay.
They're mooks and they die.
So if doesn't really matter which knowledge check because I got all of them at 14.
Okay.
So an 18 for knowledge. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Okay.
Do you have nobility though?
Yes.
Well, shit.
I got knowledge arcana, dungeon, engineering, geography, history, local, nature, nobles, planes, and religion.
This is Jeff, the one-man party.
I am afraid, Jeff, your knowledge seems to be slightly gapped on this. They appear to be magical constructs of some kind, abiding by most of the constructs, rules. However, they are extemporaneous and probably short-lived.
Okay.
You're guessing that without the focus on them, they probably won't last much longer existing.
Well, that's what I kind of gathered that because I think by her being able to focus through the crow, she was able to keep summoning them.
Yeah.
So by getting rid of the crow, we were able to, at least now we can start whittling them down. Okay.
Off board, you go. You and the eagle and the elemental, you're just a whole team.
The elemental will strike out at the one to his right, or 30, number
Yep.
30. with 16.
That hits. And since it's a fire elemental, it just explodes.
And then he'll 5-foot step there. Off-board will melee touch number 25
All right.
with his produce flame
Touch AC is 13.
and miss.
Oof.
What?
Actually got a 9.
Dang.
And I will 5-foot step
Wait,
there.
sorry. Touch AC is 12, but yeah.
It's still. And then Eagly will 5-foot flap over there and do his, his full attack on 25.
Okay. Flap. I've seen a chicken do that.
And all hits. So
Yeah, torn apart.
torn apart 25.
Yeah.
And then I will give Fidelis a +2 on his next attack
All right.
with my move action to call out their weaknesses.
All right. Ryan, your go. You have 3 easy targets in 27, 28, and 10.
16?
To hit? Yes.
No.
She attacks number 16.
Number 16.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a 10. My eyes are real blurry.
That was the question for me. I was like, is that a 10? But
Let me zoom in. Yes, it is a 16.
okay. Well, that's also what I rolled on the die, so definitely a hit. 14 damage.
14
Adios, number
damage.
16.
All right. Kaboom, dead.
And I'll stay where I'm at.
All right. Top of the round, Fidelis.
Fidelis is going to attack number
Number none.
number 29. He'll attack number 29 next to the fire elemental.
Okay.
Natural 19 does not cause a crit, but it's wrong glaive. Ooh, 9 damage plus 3, so 12.
Goodbye. All
And
right.
then I will 5-foot step. No, I'll stay where I'm at. I'll stay
Okay.
where I'm at.
It's the scarecrow's go. 5, 10, 15. Move 5 feet. 5 feet. This guy moves down. This guy moves down.
That one would provoke,
Yes, it would.
so I'll keep that in mind. 11.
All right. Let's do the attacks. Go ahead and roll your attack opportunity on 11.
Ooh, natural 18.
Oh, yeah. You destroy him. All right. So that leaves 3 attacking you. Let's go ahead and do that. 1 hit, 2 hits, 10 damage.
Okay.
Ryan, three attacks on you. Attackers on you. No hits. Let's see. The eagle takes an attack, hitting for 5. The fire elemental takes an attack, both missing.
No.
One of them actually, but gets close enough to the fire elemental to explode into flame because I rolled a 1. I'm rolling a lot of those today. The two on Wraith. Does 18 get you Wraith?
No, and I do an attack of opportunity
All right.
because they moved further than 5 foot.
True.
And that was a 19 to hit.
Okay. On which one? 4 or 31?
4.
Okay.
And that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. Well, that negates the probable hit on 4, and that guy missed badly.
You got a reach weapon too, Jeff?
No, he's up within 5 foot of me, right?
Yeah.
He moved up to 5 foot of me.
But he didn't pass within a threatened He didn't pass through a threatened square.
just moved up to you.
never mind. You're right.
Okay. Well, does 18 get you?
No.
Okay. Well, then it wouldn't have mattered either way. So,
Yeah, but it wouldn't be dead.
Huh?
Your scarecrow wouldn't be dead.
It doesn't matter. Let me finish. At the end of their turn, however, the magic that was sustaining them gives out, and you see all of them just sort of quickly, in a sort of a gross explosion of wet hay and green light, fall apart around your feet. The blades they wield quickly rot away into dirt and iron flakes, and the cloth that basically covered their outer body basically just sort of rots away into just dried dust. The magic is over, and your assault is concluded.
Hey, mission over. Let's go back to town.
You got to take into account how fucking terrifying that would be. Just waves and waves of these constructs, and that entanglement holding them back, and they're still struggling toward us. It's just gross.
Spooky.
Yes, it was spoopy.
Because how many did we have out there? Probably about, what, 30?
40.
Yeah.
More than that.
You guys killed probably well over 30, and
There were 39 just on the second wave. Because my Spectrum brain had to number them.
okay. Let me erase this board here.
We are still in the Witch's Woods,
You are still in the Black Woods.
and
There a sudden peace comes over you, or at least over the scene, as you guys are left alone in the gathering darkness.
I'll begin healing people.
Okay.
Just to throw that out there.
I'm doing the same with my wand to save y'all from doing math.
Okay then.
I'm going to wand myself also.
I couldn't have been the only one that thought perverted things. Okay, never mind.
Every time somebody says I wand myself, I think perverted things.
So I got a Reddit comment that was actually, your tip, like, apparently somebody on here is real butthurt about the parameters of the Inktober thing. Remember the scratch board drawing I did, the real colorful whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the last comment I got is like, "How is this ink?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Most of these drawings are digital anyway." Like,
Yeah.
I read that comment thread.
What? So I downvoted and ignored it. Fuck it. There's nothing but haters on Reddit, apparently.
You got a lot of upvotes on some of your artwork.
Oh yeah. Yesterday's has got 95. That's pretty good for a drawing I did not particularly like. But
Was that the armadillo?
That was the
the armadillo.
I was gonna say squirrel. But
You're gonna say sand shrew, weren't you? You nerd.
Naked mole rat.
I remember it as a squirrel. I definitely saw it. I voted on it. But I was also like in a rush to mute Discord while I was getting ready to drive. I was already actively driving.
Well, thank you. Your early votes actually get it on the screen so other people can see it. Like, that's literally all I'm using you guys for. It's like
It's shake and bake and will help.
Cheating. That's just basically what I'm using it for. I don't even know why I want post karma. Like, what is the point? It's worthless.
Not really.
You get your name out there, and then you tell all of your new followers about homebrewdetritus.com.
Okay. I will do that.
You should, on all of your posts, you should have a little tag at the bottom, like a watermark of homebrewdetritus.com. All of your all of your intellectual property belongs to us. It's in the contract you sign.
No, it isn't. I don't even copyright the work I do. Like, I have such confidence that nobody wants it, that it will never show up on in any publication.
Like a true artist.
Yeah.
It would be nice if I got credited, but whatever.
There's a license for that.
Mm-hmm. It's like
I
you can
know,
use
but
it all
it's-
you want. Just
It just feels like an extra effort to put the Creative Commons, what is it, version 4?
4.0, and then there's different subsections of that one.
Yeah. The attributions thing on there, like public domain works fine for stuff that I'm just tossing out there. Like stuff I draw specifically for people, I give them the art and I try not, I don't post it unless they say it's okay. So if you guys want me to do a thing and not post the art, please say that beforehand.
Well, we would have, but you normally post a link to where you've posted it. Here's my new art, which doesn't really give us the time to do that kind of stuff.
I'm sorry. Well,
It's fine.
I've been workshopping it on the Discord beforehand before I post stuff, just like so. Try and catch me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but none of that is stuff that we requested or commissioned. So
I know.
Well, what he's saying is, if he posted something, was like, "Yo, I want to use that for a book. Please don't make it
public domain."
Public domain.
Yeah.
So after our harrowing construct scarecrow fight, we spend some time healing ourselves in this creepy black wood.
I've got the worst cure light wand ever. I don't know where budget barn I got it from, but I rolled 3 1s and a 2.
Ouch.
ouch.
I've still got a bunch of charges. I've got 19 more charges on mine. If you need it.
That's about where I'm at on mine.
I feel like there's like there should be like a purchase option for just average healing or whatever.
And then I remember after spinning it, I've got good berries. Could have eaten some good berries.
Good berries. I thought I only hit one hit point though.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got 9 of them.
9. Okay.
9, and you can eat. With the good berries, you can only eat so many per day, but I think it's like 5.
Well, you're a halfling as well, so you can just pack it in.
Yeah, I keep a rotation. Like every time we sleep, I keep good berry like I've cast it, and then roll to how many I've got for the day. And that's an average of 9, but you can only heal 8 points per day from good berries.
Oh yeah. I know it's supposed to like fill you up like a meal and everything too. But I'd get pretty pissed off just eating 1 berry a day, fucking on a trip.
You'd be a terrible Buddhist monk.
Yeah, no shit.
Apparently, Buddha ate 1 grain of rice a day.
Sheesh.
Well, not everybody's some weird fucking meditating twink. Yeah,
Sensei Roberts, what was it like your 3 months in Japan studying martial arts? Every morning I woke up and I ate a bowl of rice, and I walked out to the mountain and exercised and meditated until lunch. And then lunch was a bowl of rice, and then we exercised and meditated until dinner, and then it was a bowl of rice because we were fasting and meditating and training. And I did that every day for a month for enlightenment. What did you think about on that mountain? Pizza Hut. Thought a lot about Pizza Hut. It was an actual story from when I was a kid in karate.
We have to. I hate that we have to go out of town for shitty things like Pizza Hut.
Yeah, because the Pizza Hut here is not only closed, but when it was open, it was horrible.
Yeah, it was just rank. It was bad.
There is something about the Colleton County, not even Colleton County, just that section of interstate where Walterboro exists. It's like a black hole of service industry, fast food, and all the materials and products suck there.
I'm not gonna say all. Like Duke's is pretty consistent, but I don't want to spend $15 every fucking meal.
We got a Popeyes.
That's true. We have a Popeyes.
Well, it's pretty new, right? It's only about 2 years, 3 years old.
Yeah, not even that old.
It's yet to fall into the.
It already has shitty days. Let's not.
The fucking hole of Walterboro.
Yeah. But no, specifically the Pizza Hut. I went in there once, and I went inside, and it's in every Pizza Hut looks the same. It's in one of those old Pizza Hut buildings.
Yeah.
But like their dining room had been dismantled. And by dismantled, I mean all the furniture was pushed against the wall next to like unplugged those little
Buffet
claw
stations?
machines.
Oh yeah, they were like They were thrilled with COVID. They just got to put shit against the wall and not worry about it ever again.
But they didn't clean at all. The floor, you can still see the outline of where the buffet bar and chairs used to be because there was less dirt on those spots.
No, those buffet tables were there since I was like 9.
Oh,
and I'm 44.
Yeah.
It was hot and muggy inside the place, and the guy was like just sweating. And there's no business. I don't know why he was sweating. I mean, I sweat for very little reasons, but he was doing nothing and just sweating.
Back when I was growing up, it wasn't. Back when I was growing up,
No,
it wasn't so bad.
it was nice when we were younger. Like
Yeah,
you could
all
go
of them
there
were when you were young.
You can get a beer. You can play video games. You can do all the things there.
Mm-hmm.
Back
That's
in
right.
the quality decade of the 80s.
Yeah. X-Men cartoons on VHS tapes because you read a book at school and now you're there to get your personal pan pizza
Yes.
and play Ghosts and Goblins on their
That is the
arcade.
first place I played Golden Axe, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. And the Star Wars, like the old game that was like 3D in quotes, where you
X-wing
the X-wing game,
or what? X-wing or TIE fighter? No, it was X-wing.
Yeah, it was X-wing because you were just doing this Death Star gorge and things. But yeah, it was just like red and green lines on the black screen. Like there was no. But that was fun. Did I lose service? Are you guys?
No, we're here.
Are you just lost?
I was off. I was like, yep. I went to Pizza Hut from a book club and my free personal pan pizza and my VHS tapes of X-Men. But I went to Wiz's because the pizza was better and he had Killer Instinct Gold arcade. And he also had a shark in a jar.
Shark in a jar? What the fuck's shark in a jar?
It was a preserved shark in a jar, but he made us all believe that it was alive and he took baths with it. He was a weird dude, but the pizza was so fun good. That place just closed like year before last, and I'm still sad about it.
It's because his shark died and he was still he has to console himself.
The shark turned on him. It was a brutal shark-related murder.
The breakup was extremely
Midlands of
gross.
South Carolina.
God. Oh man. At any rate, so
Anybody else need healing?
everybody healed up.
I'm good.
I mean, I just did a lay on hands. Good.
Okay. So then do we want to rest or press forward? Give this witch time to rally her forces or go in with a
Where are we at in the day? How long did this mook fight take?
You guys have been traveling for a good portion of the day, so it's getting towards the evening time.
yeah, we killed the wolf ogre, the ogre wolf.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was today. The Woger.
Woger.
Was there
Warger.
something else between here and there? We encountered the
No.
crow that Talek murdered, and then the mook fight.
Okay.
I say we push forward while she's on the road because that regaining power doesn't sound good to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
All right.
Um,
You push.
Quick question though, before we get further, does anybody want these slippers of spider climbing? Wolfboard, would they work better for you? So you can
Didn't we
scramble
already
up a
just-
tree?
I mean, we were just going to keep them on us until the situation arose.
Okay, that's fair.
But I
I didn't
mean,
know
by
if
the
the
time the
situation-
situation arises, it's going to be like too
Yeah.
late to put them on, right?
I didn't know if the situation had arisen where you were like, you know what, I should probably have those.
I think that I mean this is we got this from the. Don't you already have those? Aren't you wearing them
I
now?
thought
I'm wearing
Mahogany
them.
had them.
No, he won. We
I
rolled
won.
for them, and he won.
But I
Just
was thinking it might help Wolfboard more than me because of that last fight. He was kind of struggling to get a spell off.
Well, how
Well,
was Spider Clown going to help me?
It keeps you
Scramble
out
up
of the
one
way
of
of
them
attacks
trees.
opportunities by climbing up trees and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Okay.
Climb a tree and cast spells.
All right then.
Okay. He's a
Housekeeping
druid.
done.
What would he do? What would he be doing in a tree? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm light enough for my eagle to carry me away. If I
That
need to.
was your argument. That's right. That's right.
Hmm.
Fuck climbing. I can fly.
Eagle!
Eagle!
And next level, I'll be able to fly without its help. So no, I don't need the boots. But thank you.
All right.
You can sell them and give me the money if it makes you feel better.
I'll keep them for now.
Sell them and give me the money.
Give me your money. Come on,
Yeah.
kiddo.
Well, from what we can see, we searched the area, but I'm pretty sure there's probably no items or anything around here. Where the bird was at, I guess the jewel, you said it crashed to the ground, cracked. So there's nothing there except for the bits and pieces.
Yeah. Make a survival check for me, survival guys.
Sure.
Assist.
I'll assist also.
So 25 before the assist, 29 afterwards.
I do assist as well.
Yeah.
Alright. In addition to normal tracking methods, you realize that there is a decided clue as to which way you need to be going. While you're casting about, looking for, you're trying to get your bearings and trying to figure out which way you need to be going. You catch a whiff of the powerful, like rotting fungal odor on the wind, like it is literally in the air, but not everywhere. And you realize that there is a sort of a corridor of this stench heading to the south east.
Is there anything
not-
bad about it?
Well, in addition to the stink, it's not entirely natural. Like it's not something you get in your average forest. The air whenever you can smell it is colder. You feel sort of a pall over your emotions. Like there's a decided effect emanating from this direction.
I believe that's the way.
All right.
Let's go burn a witch.
Sorry.
Summon mob. Angry mob.
Oh, angry mob.
Man, those torches would have been real useful against the scarecrows.
Yeah, well.
So you're heading that way as the evening progresses, moving further down. Now that you're heading that way, it's almost all you can smell. Like most things, you kind of go nose blind to. Unpleasant smells, you kind of go nose blind to after a while, at least to a degree. But this one stays with you. Like it's powerful and shifts around just enough that it's just always kind of stinks.
I take my earplugs out of my pocket and stick them in my nose.
Okay. Smells like earwax. Delicious.
The notes in the bouquet shift ever so subtly. That's nutty.
A little nutty. Now that one smells like a bad diaper. Okay.
I pull the scarf over my nose and mouth.
Corpse.
Let's see. Let me roll some dice here. Okay. Staying on this trail of stink, as it were, you start to see a definite pattern along its way, even environmentally. Like you can move beyond it just a little bit and see the trees, while twisted and dark, are normal trees, but along the path of this bad smell, you see that a lot of the trees are covered in wood ears and other strange looking fungus, to the point that you're basically just walking along a corridor of mushroomish like rot, and it seems to be getting worse the further you progress. After a while, the trees that you're walking amongst, even while the other ones are autumnal colored and losing their leaves for the winter, these have already long lost their leaves, or the leaves that they have, if they're evergreen, are sort of an oily blackish color. Finally, you get to the place. Finally, after a while, though, things change. The mushroomish trees start to become more vibrant than the rest of the forest. Like they have their what you initially think leaves still, but you see that no, the leaves are gone and they just have frond fungus growing from the tips of their branches, like full fleshed out trees made of strange red and yellow and green fungal growths.
What do I know about these mushrooms?
Go ahead. Give me knowledge, nature or planes.
Ooh, I'll go with the nature for a
Extra
16,
planes.
and then planes. Oh, and that 20 on planes for 23.
All right. You've never seen any of these things in the natural world. However, you have heard tales of there is a particular demon lord of fungus and molds and things like that will bless a follower or a cult if powerful enough with her seals of approval, and her seal of approval are more and varied mushrooms and funguses, and this place has a decidedly unnatural bent to it. The funguses here are nothing that you would see in nature. Everything here is odd. Some of them are glowing even in the daytime. A lot of them are. Some of them, particularly in the mushroom caps down below, have a peculiar patterns that if you squint a little bit, they look like screaming faces.
What do they taste like?
Yeah, we should definitely eat one.
Yeah.
I feel like I should wrap something around my nose and mouth too. I'm afraid of spores.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Do we have a worry about the spores?
Probably prolonged exposure might affect you negatively, but you figure that you're probably safe, at least for now, on this trip. The demon in question, by the way, since you rolled pretty good on the knowledge check, is Zugtmoy, demon queen of fungus.
Zuktmoy?
Zuggtmoi, Zugtmoy.
I should definitely tie some rope around my neck tight.
Yeah. We.
What?
Cut the spores off from getting into my lungs.
Wild.
I'm also just into that shit.
Do we hear Anagata Davida playing in the background? Maybe an old Tool song, some Caius, some more mushroom bands.
Mushroom head.
Make a perception check
Yeah, they're garbage.
as you proceed, would you?
Everyone or just the druid?
Everyone's fine. Anyone can make this one.
25.
19.
12.
24.
Okay. 24 and 25. You guys, as you're traveling along, whether or not you have pointed out to your companions or whatever, see that a lot of the trees that you're passing have that hollowed out, darkened trunk. Some places get after they've been struck. Some trees get after they've been struck by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that, only in the blackened area where it would look where a normal lightning strike would go. You see that it's mostly just black mold, and in amongst those black mold, bodies have been tucked and completely grown over. You just catch the glimpse of the outline of an eye socket, nose hole, teeth, like bodies, human bodies have been tucked in these tree trunks in order to nourish the funguses within them.
At the first one, I'll definitely bring that to the party's light and be like, I know we came here to save a village, but this is more important than even that now.
Yes. This evil is insidious and widespread. Let's go through their pockets for change.
Do you, boo? Do you?
Are you rifling with one of these corpses?
God, no. That's a terrible idea. It was a joke.
Okay.
Give me 14 fortitude saves.
Maybe if I had a hazmat suit.
Continue
Seeing
on.
what this demon's doing to this forest, I'm more invested than before to find this witch and end it.
All right. You progress on for another half hour. By now, it's almost full dark. And you hear a flutter of wings as on a large tree. No, not a tree, a mushroom. It is just a mushroom at this point. All rubbery fungal flesh, thick branches that just sort of sprout out. There is no tree left as a mottled white and black raven sits down and says, "You've gone the wrong way, you know. You'll never find me this way."
Sense motive. She's trying to throw us off the scent. Is it possible to roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. You were just silent. I was like, 29.
29. You get the impression that she's only telling you this because because she is pleased with which way you've gone. She likes that you're here, and so she's decided to be a little taunting, but she doesn't seem to be lying in any way. It's like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The fairy circle is here. Didn't you know? Hasn't anyone told you? Or are you just dumb out-of-towners that came looking for glory? Oh. Make a knowledge local check or nature check. You particularly, Ulfborn.
I can do nature.
Okay.
I'll try local.
I've got a little local. Yeah.
I don't even assist.
Yeah, 25 nature.
All right. When you hear the fairy circle, you specifically have a reference for that. You know that there is a druid circle that named itself out of the sometimes circular groves of mushrooms that grow up and out of the ground. And you know how incredibly dangerous and cannibalistic they can be to outsiders. They are you know they worship foul spirits, but you had no idea that it was straight up demon worship until this very moment.
Oh.
The fairy circle will take you out of my hair, which is nice. The only reason I'm telling you this, by the way, is so I can... she begins screaming out in ravenish noises. It echoes through the forest.
I'd think like a 30 didn't help with that at all either.
What?
No, oh, because you said it was 2 knowledge checks, correct?
No, I just said either or.
Oh, okay.
But it's very druid oriented. So
Okay.
As the sounds echo through the forest, they stop. They stop sounding like crow caws and end up sounding more like peals of laughter. As you guys hear a tearing and wrenching sound from the ground around you. A voice hollowly shouts out, "Who disturbs Allah?"
In Druidic, I will say, "We've come to cleanse this forest of your foul growth."
Weakness. Back in the Druidic tongue.
Fire! I'll light my lantern staff.
All right, let me do initiative then. As you guys see, and as something erupts from the ground, appears to be a mass of rotted wood in a roughly humanoid shape. It might have at one time been a treant, but now it is long past that sort of phase of its life. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice today. Shh. There you go. There's a big tree.
Do we want to hold off on the combat then?
We can. It's going to be another like difficult one. So it won't just be this one combatant. So we can pack it in until next time. This is going to be like the prelude to the finality. So finality.
Spoilers.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to keep you guys abreast of what's going on. So yeah, we'll pack it up tonight, and as the horrible, rotted, fungus-infested tree creature roars its rage, and the party draws their weapons ready to attack, we'll see you next time on Raiders of the Lark. Blah 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 blah. Discord, Patreon. Share our links. Yada yada. Happy Halloween.
What a lip dick way to get through that one.
I'm having trouble speaking.
Next time on Raiders of the Lark.
Thank you.
Homebrewdetritus.com.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Have a wonderful time.